Hey, howdy, hey! Welcome back to more LGBTQ plus representation in the Elder Scrolls for Pride Month. We're continuing with our bi and or pan representation in the Elder Scrolls, today talking about the masculine romance options within Skyrim. Once again, technically all the romance options within Skyrim are either bisexual or pansexual, due to the fact that they do not care what gender your character is when it comes to relationship and marriage. Going in alphabetical order again, we have Einthatch, who you can find in Karthwasten, just east of the Shrine of Periite. Next up, we have Angrenor, Once-Handed, who you can find at the Candlehearth Hall in Windhelm. Or if it's your first time in Windhelm, you can see him having a less than nice conversation with a lady. Next up, we have Argus the Bulwark, who you can find in Valindril Hall in Markarth. After that, we have Aethys, who you can find at your Vasker in Whiterun. Followed by Balamund, who you can find at the Scorching Hammer in Riften. After that, we have Belrand, which you can find at the Winking Skeever in Solitude. And Benor, who you can find at the Guardhouse in Marthal. Getting into the first of our housecarls, Calder here becomes your housecarl after you become the Thane of Windhelm. Kosnak here can be found at the Silverblood Inn in Markarth. After that, we get our first Argonian, Darkethys, who you rescue from Darkwater Pass and then find at Darkwater Crossing. Heading back to your Vasker in Whiterun, we have Farkas. You can find Filnyar at the Blacksmith in Shord Stone. You first find Gotgro Shargok at Left Hand Mine, but then he moves to Kol Skegger Mine after you clear it out. Followed by Gorbash the Iron Hand, who you can find at Dushnik Yal, southeast of Markarth. If you have the Hearthfire DLC, you can get Gregor to become your housecarl after you become the Thane of the Pale. And if you have the Dragonborn DLC, you can find Halbarn Ironfur at Thirskmead Hall in Solstheim. Coming back to the base game, we have Marcurio, who you can find at the Beanbarb Inn in Reften. And Marthgro Bagol, who you can find in the Understone Keep in Markarth. If you're looking for an older soul, you can find Activi San in the Winking Skeever in Solitude. After him, we have Omwag, who you can find by the Smelter in Markarth, and Onmund in the College of Winterold. After that, we have Pabo Adius, who is also found at first at Left Hand Mine, but then moves to Golskegger once again once you clear it out. Then we have Perth, who you can find at Solion's Sinkhole, just east of Markarth. Then Quintus Navale at the White Phial in Windhelm. Staying in Windhelm, but heading over to the Grey Quarter, if you go to Sadri's Used Whalers, you can find Revan Sadri. Or you can find Raggy Knotbeard at the Braidwood Inn in Kynesgrove. Following that, we have Romlin Dreth, who you can find at the Blackbriar Meadery in Riften. Then, if you have the Bitter Cup from the Creation Kit, you can get Rolnick Windstrider at the Temple of Kinnereth in Whiterun. Next, we have the last of our Beast Race companions, which is Scout's Many Marshes, who you can find at the Argonia Assemblage in Windhelm. Following that, we have Sandris Drenim, who you can find at Darkwater Crossing. With our last time at the Winking Skeever in Solitude, we see Sorex Vinius. And our final time at the Candlehearth Hall in Windhelm with Stenvar. Heading back to your Vasker in Whiterun, we get Torvar. And with the last of our housecarls, if you have the Hearthfire DLC, you can get Valdemar to be your housecarl after you become the Thane of Hjalmarch. Our final three, we're going to be coming back to your Vasker for the last time to see Vilkis. And with the last of our follower options, we have Vorstag, who you can find at the Silverblood Inn in Markarth. And finishing us all off, we have Wilhelm, who you can find at the Valmir Inn in Iverstead. And that finishes off all 37 of the masculine romance options in Skyrim. Hope to see you guys again tomorrow as we continue our time looking through more LGBTQ plus representation.